Hey guys, it's Tick
and Tag.
Welcome back to Borderlands 3.
Yeah!
Alright, I brought this stuff in here so you can roll your character.
I'm gonna fucking do that. Where's my check sheet? Where's my checklist?
Boing.
Assuming it's in here.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just gonna be this guy. Graham Johnson.
I forgot that's what game name is.
And Connor Silverseeker.
Yeah.
I need to change it to Silver Cesari, but yeah.
No. You're not allowed. Oh, dude, I'm gonna choose the only one that doesn't have Samantha with Santa on the back of it.
I mean, fair enough, I guess.
Alright.
So, I doubt it, but do you remember how to do the thing?
Well, you write your name on it.
Yeah.
And then you roll for each one, starting on whichever, I guess. And then you can switch, like, what, one?
Yeah, those are the rules that we established.
You can switch one. And
You
then
roll 3 times for each one with all 4 of them, and then you take, like, the 3 highest numbers.
yeah, for each one of them, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're like, I'm going to roll for strength. And then you roll it 3 times, and then whatever the best number is, you get down.
Yeah.
Wait, how do I connect the controller to this?
How do you,
With a controller, for starters.
why do you need to connect a controller to that?
Because I can actually use a controller with this. It's actually set up better for a controller.
Want me to help?
Sure.
If I grab, so where's, I know I had 2 of those, Xbox controllers, those shitty ones. Are they both over here somewhere?
What?
Those 2 shitty Xbox controllers.
Oh, dude,
Are they
one
both
was
over
like
here?
over here somewhere.
Oh, here's this one. I just wanted to know.
There. Good enough.
It has been this.
That's a reverb apply.
It has been there since ancient times. It's not the best, but you're not really playing a game that it matters.
No, it's just Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! On the DS.
Real
I
bad.
think it'll be fun.
As long as you survived, we still got hope, bro. So, anyway, and this is a little weird. A ghost in my head told me you'd need help getting into the old doll mine. I'm into it. What's
No,
up?
but he's got a battery.
Cardio live! So, how's my ass look
Yeah.
from back there?
Is there not like just one sitting there?
I
Woo,
don't.
almost there!
I don't trust your intellect.
I mean, you're free to come kick ass and see if you can find it.
Oh, that's the Type C. Where is that? Where's your bat? Where's your bat,
Mine's
Braden?
that way.
Where'd you put it? I'm assuming this is the micro USB cable.
Yeah.
There you go. Happy hunting.
Give me that PS4. Okay, Connor, you only have 81% battery.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, it's not enough.
Please tell my family I love them.
Game over for you. Might as well just get up now.
Yeah.
When my siren powers first manifested, I knew I would need a covert area where I could experiment with them. Using an iridium-based amplifier in the open would draw unwanted attention, and this abandoned dull mining operation provided a perfect cover.
Stop doing that like charging thing. Like,
Won't get it that way. I hope you don't mind hooking, as they say. Hooks on a senseless collection of shapes and colors to me. When my powers first manifested, it felt like these were electricity was coursing through my entire body. I laid my hand on a washing machine for balance, and it instantly exploded. Still finding loose socks weeks later, I realized I had no control over these new abilities.
soup's good.
To find someplace where the only person I might accidentally kill was myself. So many things I never felt.
What have you done? Oh, unless you want to use the wired controller. Because I have a wired controller. Just would god, I kicked over a can. Are you winning, Brayden?
Mm-hmm.
You wish to finish checking the cards. Which one do you want? A or B? I have to go into your settings for this emulator to allow for it. That's the problem. It's like you gotta make sure it's allowing for the controller itself. Give me your fingers. Play movie. It's like
They could definitely hear Thomas.
This way is also blocked. Suppose it is my responsibility to walk you through each and every step. You must find a way to open those transport doors.
fine, loser. Can't have a controller. So, Brent, how close do you think you are to beating this game?
It's hard to say, man.
How many bosses are there left?
A few.
Alright, you're the most vague and non-helpful person.
Whatever, man. I beat the game once.
Is that why it's hard to say?
Yeah. It's not like Borderlands 2 where I had beat it twice by the time I had played with you.
No fucking idea.
Alright. Okay, alright. What should my guys... I'll think of his name later.
Yeah.
I don't fucking even know what I'm going to be. Do I roll before I figure out what my character is? Like, class-wise?
I think you should probably figure out what
You do you.
It also doesn't matter. I'll extend the same offer I extended to everybody else who didn't take it. I'll let you just swap around your stats so you can be just as strong as possible
For whatever class
you are.
Okay. So I guess I'll just write on the back of this then.
Yeah.
For what all my numbers are, then I'll just be like, well, these are the numbers I have to work with.
Yeah.
How many skills are there? How many things are there? 6.
Yep. So what's 6 times 4? Or 3?
6 times 3, 700.
That is not correct.
How would you
I
know?
happen to know that.
Okay, so we just... And it's just add up all 4 dice?
No, you add up the 3 highest dice.
Oh, the 3 highest dice 3 times. Right? Roll 3 times, and each time pick 3 of the highest.
Yeah, the 3 highest, and
then have sets. Got it. That was really good, actually. I got all 5s and 1 6.
that's almost as high as you can get.
Yeah, that's 2 away. So what is that? Fucking 16 on that one. Okay, 16. That was trash. Okay, I guess we're going with the 16. I gotta go again.
And you may end up like Connor, just absolutely fucking roided the hell out.
Maybe. Alright, what is that? Fucking 10? Oh, God. That's better. 12. 12's the highest on this one. So far. Yep, that's it. Just 12. That's not very roidy. These dice are rigged.
Sure.
This game is fucked. Oh. Well, whatever that is, it's max. 3 6s.
It's 18.
That's awesome. Well, that's the highest, obviously. We just keep rolling to see if I get a higher one than 18. Who's that? 11? Okay. Uh, 14. No, so 14 dollars. Because that's 9, 12, and 14. I don't know, I'm not feeling very roided out right now.
You said you might.
I got one max, 118, and a 16, and then a 14 and a 12. So one of my stats is not going to be that great.
So I think Connor has 112 as well, but that's still insane.
No,
Yeah.
I had her 12.
Yeah, see?
My lowest is 50.
Like,
See?
that's crazy.
It's insane. Alright, so that's 13. That's less than 13. Ah. Give me higher! Oh, yeah. That's 16. Perfect. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I got one more stat to roll.
You know, these derelict remains of my old employer's mine fill me with
What is it,
nostalgia.
fucking
The good old days when I was an ambitious
11?
researcher.
Jeez.
But I don't believe I fully unbound by archaic concepts.
That's 4. No, that's not 13. That's 16. Okay, one more to get higher than a 16 on this one. Nope. 16 again. Well, that's not terrible, I guess.
Really not.
My scores are 16, 12, 18, 14, 16, 16. So I got 3 16s, 1 18, and a 14 and a 12.
Really not that bad.
Depending on how I
Spec
how,
out.
yeah, how I do it. I could put like if I don't use magic at all, I could just put the 12 there. And then be perfectly fine. with
Great
it.
intelligence.
Yes.
Fucking stupid.
Yeah, but freaking, at least you'll have good everything else.
True. True. I'll just put 18 as all of them. I just want to be a roid out character. So strong. I'm thinking about just going with a basic man.
Fire.
Basic boy who fights with a stick and a bucket.
That's the real point.
A spicy stick.
Like two-handed stick or a one-handed stick, a one-handed stick that's blunt, a one-handed stick that's meaty, a one-handed stick that's sharp.
Nah. Just no to all of the above.
A one-handed stick that explodes your own hand.
Yeah, that one. Where are the characters?
Must repay my Iridian Empire if we are to stand a chance against those turrets.
You know what page the characters are on?
Fucking no.
Part 1. Chapter 2. Races. And then class. So, 17, I guess. I like your monkey. He's got like. Does he have like goggles on or something?
No. I don't think so.
He has something on his face.
Oh.
He
I
does.
guess he does.
Over here. Nah, he don't got
I
that.
said I don't think so. I also don't pay attention to my monkey, though. You have to remember that.
I don't have to remember anything. Choosing a freaking race. Dwarf. Short, stout. Terrible at everything. Elf. Tall, slender, terrible at everything.
I kinda miss the thrill of the hunt.
there are
Human.
freaking a couple of races that aren't like in there for that you can play as, like Goliath.
Frick's a Goliath.
Just a really fucking big guy.
That's it?
He
Why
gets
is
like +2 to his strength or something.
no? And why are those guys part of the options?
I don't know why it was decided that they were, but they are. So, but they're not in there as options, right?
Oh,
Does
so,
that make sense?
so we have to like look up to find out what like shit they get advantages in.
Yeah, kinda.
Half orc. A tiefling. That's it. I'll be a half orc, like a basic bitch.
Okay.
Going for that strongness. So gotta have that strong. Class and level. Race. Half. Yeah, okay. What kind of class? A spicy class. Let's see, how many classes are there? There's a lot of them.
Let them hear your rage.
I'll be a ranger!
Actually, I talked to Anthony about it, and he said he'd probably want to be a ranger or rogue, or a combination of the two.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can be a ranger if you want. I don't fucking care.
Is the bard the most useless one?
No, bards are the most useful one.
What's the most useful class? Monk.
Bards are incredibly useful
So the monk.
because they're so versatile.
So the monk is the most useless.
If you're gonna be a monk, you have to be a dodge.
The what?
You have to be a dodge.
Why?
Because we
That's all
don't
I get at.
have a dedicated tank.
You don't have a dedicated.
No, I think
No.
the only person we have that can do that right now is Gabe, who is
A bard.
a bard. And that's only if he gets a melee weapon specifically suited to fighting in close range combat. And even then, like, his AC isn't super high because he's not a dedicated fighter. So,
That's fair enough, I guess.
yeah, it's kind of one of those things.
And his
where-
HP is not super high either.
No,
Because,
none of ours really will be. But
well, that's the thing is
At least a
barbarians
high-
will have way more HP than you guys.
or even a fighter will. At the very least, they'll have a higher AC, meaning they're harder to kill. Yeah, also, Braden's going to have to decide if he wants to play with me or Anthony, because it seems like we can't agree on a schedule. Because Gabe freaking is busy on Saturdays, and so, or he's busy for most of Sunday. He's available Saturdays, but he's available most of Sunday. So he can do Sunday evenings. And Anthony refuses to do like almost all of Sunday, but is happy to do it on Saturday. And the time that Gabe can do it on Sunday, he will not do.
Why?
And then I can't do it Saturdays, but I can do it Sundays. So it's just this weird thing where like all of us are like close, but are the times that we're willing to do it do not quite match up. Only problem is I don't think Anthony actually has anything like on Sunday evenings. I just think he doesn't want to do it then.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah,
Playing video games. This is gaming day.
he has a lot of gaming on anything, large time for gaming stuff.
Yeah.
And he games after work most of the time.
Yeah, or just hangs around and drinks.
Plays games.
Sits on the porch. He has time for this stuff.
No, he doesn't. I'm gonna be two classes. I'm gonna be
Can't multi-class level 1.
sorcerer warlock.
I don't actually.
Seems like an odd combo.
Okay.
A barbarian sorcerer, maybe.
No.
Also, if you have 12 intelligence, you can't even like multicast. You're multi-spec sorcerer.
I'll do
Yeah.
It
whatever the
requires
fuck I
like
want.
13 intelligence.
If I put my 18 as intelligence, I can do what the fuck I want.
Feel the bloodlust.
I'll go with fighter then. He's just the most basic, like melee dude. Because you could do barbarian, but then I know they get better buffs when you don't wear armor,
Yeah.
which is like obviously I don't want to go with that. Because if I'm gonna be the only tank, then I might as well lean heavily into it.
Nothing wrong with basic fighters.
Basic bitch.
I didn't say that.
He's a basic bitch. Okay. Do we start at level 1?
Yeah.
Alright, D10 strength or dexterity. Okay, so now I just need to figure out what the best way to divvy out my freaking points are. So you think I should put 18 in dexterity or strength? Like armor or like ability to punch somebody?
Armor, because we actually have a fair bit of punching power.
Good.
But we need somebody who can knock them out.
Okay, well I'll put it in dexterity. What was that, +4?
Well, are you gonna use finesse weapons, or are you gonna use?
Heavy weapons.
Like you're gonna want your highest stat strength. Because con will affect your HP, and strength will unless the weapon has the trait. If the weapon has the trait finesse, then it can use dex, but otherwise all the other weapons use strength.
Okay, but I was thinking more about like which one of these helps with my armor class? Barbarian. No, not that. I mean like stat.
None of them. Because basically
Armor
the
classes.
only time that dex will affect armor class is if you don't wear any armor.
Check the barbarian thing. Because
Freaking.
oh, a fighter.
Yeah, I'm doing a fighter.
Okay. Well then,
So armor class basically, since you're going to be wearing heavy armor, your AC will start at 10, and then it will be affected by the armor and a shield if you take a shield. But like your
Yeah,
stats won't
you'll
affect
have
your
to-
AC at all.
it does. You'll have to go look at the armor for it, I think.
Yes, you will. You look at the armor to determine. Your stats don't affect anything baseline if you're going to wear something like that. Because presumably you're going to wear some of the heaviest stuff you can get your hands on.
Okay, so then I'll put my strength as 18. And that's my 18. And I have 3 16s. I'm assuming I should just put intelligence as 12. Unless, I don't know, for a fighter, what do you guys think? Because intelligence obviously,
I'd say your most important stat lineup is strength, con, wisdom, dex, intelligence. Because wisdom will be needed for like saving throws potentially against like enemy spells and stuff. But your freaking con and your strength are your most important because they affect how hard you hit things and how healthy you are.
okay, well I've got, right now all I've got left are 3 16s, a 14, and a 12.
I'd say for the 16s, do Constitution, Wisdom, and Dexterity. And then, like, basically, Intelligence as a fighter can be your lowest stat.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, your weakest stat.
Okay, there's a 12, and then put the charisma as the 14.
Yeah, like, you're not going to use, like, Wisdom for almost anything.
You mean intelligence?
Yeah, Intelligence.
I'm like, I thought we had established that wisdom was something I needed.
I lied.
What's his ability? Hit die is a D10,
Or you can just take the
which is what?
10. I'm not actually sure. It should tell you, like, what your premeditation would be.
I mean, I guess I could go to the fighter section.
You can either choose like a flat health, which is like whatever it tells you plus your constitution modifier, or
Open the door, adventurer. The reclaimed city of Azamak Moor awaits.
Fighter, okay. Ooh, level bonuses. Okay, hit dice. 1d10 per fighter level. How goes that? Hit points. First level. 10 plus your constitution modifier. Which is what? Fucking 16 is plus 3?
Yep, so it'd be 13.
Shoot wisely. 3 rings. Yes, line them up.
And 18 is plus 4.
Yes.
What's 12? Plus 2?
Plus 1.
Plus 1.
Yep.
What's 14 plus 1? Plus 2.
It's in increments of 2 from 10. So 12 plus 1, 14 plus 2, 16 plus 3. And then it's vice versa if you go like lower. So like 8 is -1, 6 is -2. Yeah.
That's well.
And if you have like some of the stats, if you have like a negative, will just kill you. So if you have like minus, like if you have 0 strength or like 0 con, I think you just die. Or like something really horrible has to happen for that to actually
That's
like
so
an ancient lich like curses you when you're level 1 or your strength. But at that point it just makes more sense for them to like
Alright, so level 1 I get proficiency bonus +2, and I also get fighting style second one. So what the fuck that means.
I haven't been able to hear you talking because I was listening to this. What have you been saying?
I literally just mentioned about the first level I get proficiency bonus +2, and then features fighting style and second one. Which means something.
It'll tell you somewhere in that full stat block area.
Proficiency: armor, shields, weapons, simple weapons, martial weapons, tools none. Saving throws, strength, constitution, skills. Choose 2 skills from acrobatics, animal handling, athletics, history, insight, intimidation, perception, and survival. Features and traits. Personality traits. Ideals, bonds.
I like your enthusiasm, Peace.
Do as Leda did and find 3 rings.
Cantrips. So I guess I'll just write down whatever fucking spells I have.
Yeah, those are for your spell slots that you don't have.
I don't have any spell slots.
No, you're a fighter.
I know, but I could just use them for what abilities I have.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to choose specifically 2 of those skills, like acrobatics, animal handling, athletics, history, insight.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not like it just says choose 2 skills from, and then
Yeah, from that list right there.
yeah. Well, I want intimidation, obviously.
Of course you would.
Intimidation got me out of a lot of trouble.
Well met. Now to Alkanost, who at this moment has surely noticed our
Okay,
presence
intimidation,
and is
and
sending her
then
personal
Well, you have a place for that too, for marking down what you're proficient in. It's literally right here.
oh,
Yeah.
Buckmore.
intimidation.
Tell Alkanost to send her best medic box to me, for I am truly beguiled.
I guess acrobatics wouldn't be bad, because that helps with stuff. Acrobatics. Yeah, I think that isn't terrible. Charisma is only +2. Alright. Making progress, everybody. What?
Good progress.
What about it?
Just the way you said it was funny.
You don't get it. You wouldn't understand. You're not my dad.
I kind of will be doing this campaign actually.
That's not how that works.
No, that's exactly how
You're
it works.
definitely not the dungeon daddy.
I didn't say I was the dungeon daddy. I said I was your dad.
You're not. Alright, equipment. You start with following equipment in addition to the equipment granted by your background. A. Chainmail or leather armor, longbow and a martial weapon and a shield, or 2 martial weapons.
Yeah, so that's the equipment you get to choose. Right.
So I get
So
to
you
like,
get like 1 from this list, 1 from this list, and 1
Yeah.
from these 2.
1 from both of them.
And for each bullet point, you get 1 of those things.
Gotcha. Okay, well, obviously I want chainmail because
Heavier armor.
duh. So where can I just write down that I'm wearing chainmail?
So
Your equipment, there's a box that says equipment on there. You could have just said that.
well, I want to show them. So like for the weapons you're going to be using primarily, you want to write those.
Yeah, I know.
You can do whatever immediate equipment is important, but since you've got so many pages, you can just kind of pick one of these boxes back here that you don't think you're going to use, like a box that's like, oh, character stuff. right in there, or treasure. Any of those will specifically work.
Or just get my own, a whole completely different sheet of paper and staple it to this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just keep in mind though that we also are keeping track of our witches.
You are. I wasn't making Gabe do it.
So you're not gonna. That's not an enforced thing.
I wasn't worried about it, no.
Well, certainly looked up the rules.
I just,
for
I saw it in there. I'm like, oh, cool. There's encumbrance. I wonder how that works specifically.
Ooh, character appearance. I don't think I need that. I'm not gonna draw my character.
You know,
You don't want to draw your character?
you can just describe it. It doesn't matter. You don't even have to do that. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's gonna care that much. I'm a half orc. What do you want from me?
Better.
Big burly man with the tusks. Chainmail.
And then you'll also be able to roll to like check out what your starting money is. And so keep in mind that you can do some inventory shifting, like selling stuff from your equipment that you don't want, and like using the money that you get in the starter to buy stuff.
2 hand axes.
Did you hear that?
What's the difference between a Dungeoneer's pack and an Explorer's pack?
That's
The
in the
contents
back.
of the pack. Yeah, so you can check in the book. It tells you what's in each one.
Actually,
You
I
guys
think
not
it's
know?
right. It's not off the top of our heads.
There's
no.
like 4 different packs.
Sorry. It's somewhere. It's right. That. One more. Fuck. I'm sorry.
God damn.
Yeah. Wherever you find like the equipment stuff,
You'll
it's
find it on
right there.
Yeah.
Oops.
Lagrimar, defeat that foul demon and avenge my
Bless you.
Thank you. I know we're all missing it right now, but this was a Lord of the Rings reference.
How so?
There was a bunch of stuff. Don't worry about it. It's a whole thing. I only did it because I like it.
I'm fucking worried.
Keep them busy.
Alright, well, I guess I'll just go with the Dungeoneer's pack.
Seems like a semi-solid choice.
Whatever the hell that entails.
You should have read what it
I
entailed.
did. No, I
actually.
did read what it entails, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna write down each thing that it comes with.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Just write down that.
just gonna write
the
down-
pack you have.
Yeah, I'm gonna write down Dungeoneer's. It's like that's what I meant. I'm gonna look at it and go, wow, I have a Dungeoneer's pack, but then I'm not gonna know what the fuck is in it. It has some. It has a hammer in it, and a tinderbox.
2 extremely important things.
Yeah, and it has some rope in it. 50 feet of rope.
Yeah, probably Hampton Road.
Yeah. All right, now I need to go pick out a martial weapon and a shield. Doth thou know what page this lies upon?
It's before where the packs are. Yeah, by a little bit. There's like a shitload of weapons and armor and stuff. It's literally like 1 page before the packs and the like.
Right. Okay, so with what do I recommend? Plus 2. That's not how to write plus. I just write 2. Fighting style and second wind. Those 2 different things.
Yes. I think so.
What would they fall under?
Those are like abilities.
Are they proficiencies and languages? Does it tell you somewhere in here what those abilities do?
It should be. There's fighting style, and there's second wind.
Gotcha. You've got a particular fighting style. Fight as your specialty. Choose one of the following options. You can't take fighting style option more than once. You have to choose again. Archery.
Yeah. Completely subvert the party's need for a fighter and just be like, so I'm gonna go fighter and then pick a ranged occupation.
But I'm still gonna fight with like just a sword and a shield.
Yeah, it's just that I'll be nowhere near as good with
Yeah.
my
I
long.
don't even have a bow.
You're gonna see me and be, oh, I'm gonna get scared when that guy gets in close quarters.
That's all that matters, you know?
Oh, you're gonna be like an English longbowman. You're gonna be like, he's an easy take. We're just gonna run up and stab him, and then you pull out a hatchet, and they find out you're actually way buff than they thought you were. You're just gonna whack him up.
Wow, defense. While you're wearing an armor, you get +1 bonus to AC. Wow. Wow-wee.
I had hoped it to
Wow.
bring to Alkanost and Azamak more, but it got lost. What sorrow.
Features and
what
traits.
sorrow.
Shit,
All
I
that's
don't know.
left to me now is to seek
A
out the
box
tree of
wireless
obsidian.
crashing.
Oh,
Features,
oh,
alright then.
surely you've heard of it?
Defense.
No? What sorrow.
Alright, now I get 1, and I just get second. You have a limited well of stamina. You can draw on to protect yourself from harm. On your turn, you can use a bonus action to regain hit points equal to 1d10 plus your fighter level. Once you use this feature, you must finish a short or long rest before you can use your weapon. Second wind.
So if you're like about to go down, you can use second wind
Yeah.
to just save yourself.
To not
essentially.
to just not die.
Yeah.
Or try not to die.
You could also probably use it to, like, get up. Because it just says during your turn,
That's fair enough.
right? And during your turn while you're down, freaking, or knocked out is what it is. When you're knocked out during your turn, you just make a death save. And so you can just choose to get hit points back, which will just bring you up.
Sweet.
So,
Alright, who else? Okay, now I need to go find whatever weapon I'm using. It's mild one. And what? I'm wearing chainmail, which is specific.
Let the hunt take you.
Yeah, it's chainmail's a pretty mid armor. Like,
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a starting armor that I get, so I can't imagine it'd be very good.
I mean, it's alright. Like, so to give you an idea, like, if you don't wear any armor, your armor class is 10 plus whatever your dex mod is, right?
unless you're a barbarian.
So you can have
Yeah.
like a maximum of 15 armor, like right off the bat if you're not wearing armor. I think chainmail puts you at 16. I don't even think that's including your shield. I think that's
Yeah, I don't know.
just
I haven't looked.
Yeah, if you're a barbarian and that's your dex mod and your con mod,
Well, let's see, armor.
which theoretically would put
Chainmail.
20.
Armor class. 16.
20 is insane, by the way. And you can even
Yeah.
force it even higher, right?
Yeah, I don't think there's a cap on
No?
No, but there's a cap on what your skill, like your ability points can be.
Okay, so when this says chainmail, armor class is 16, so that is just a straight 16.
Yeah.
So it doesn't. So it's only when I'm not wearing armor that it's my Constitution plus 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I get 16, but because of defense, it's 17. And then if I wear any, I don't have a shield. I get my thirds. Bless. God bless you again.
And like as a barbarian, you can use a shield and still get your like bonuses
Yeah, which is really useful.
from not wearing armor.
Iron shields. Where's the shield?
And the theoretical highest armor class you can have without having any armor on is, what is it, 30? No, it's 40?
Jeez, that's really fucking crazy.
30, because it's plus 10 for each one.
Where does it say? It says armors and shields, but it doesn't say any like shields.
Yeah, you can't force your base abilities past 30.
Nice.
So,
Okay, weapons. like a weapon list, please. Don't do it! For the love of God! Cease and desist, man. Okay, so we get a martial weapon.
The lab entrance is in the large cavern. I'm not sure I can be more descriptive than that. It's a cavern.
That
and it happens to be
versatile.
large.
1d10. No two-handed weapons. I could get a lance.
Yeah. You can go horse specialized.
Interesting. Longsword. I always liked the freaking mace, but mace isn't too much.
What's up?
Martial.
Slumming it in an abandoned mine. Alright, I gotcha.
A
Well,
war pit.
just wanted to let you know that we're working on it.
It's got nothing.
I've got a big surprise for
Oh, I could use a trident.
Huge reveal. You kinda lied. Troy, come on, we talked about
You
this.
wouldn't get it.
The first time I ever heard them. Anyway, the great
If I do a lance, I'll have a reach.
Yeah, but doesn't it have a penalty?
It doesn't say anything. It just says reach and then special.
For a saucy little minecart called Kate. She will show you the way. It was a fair that ended when our
You wouldn't get it.
I think that it just has a penalty for if the dude is too close.
A
Whatever
weapon
you're
with the
aiming.
special property has unusual rules governing its use. Explained in the weapons description. God damn it! Where's the weapons? Where is this weapons description?
Probably in the back of the.
Maybe I'll just go with a fucking battle axe. It feels like everything that goes above a 1d8 is either two-handed or.
Longsword.
You're right. Well, no, long sword is also 1d8.
But it's one or two. So two-handed, I believe, it goes to 1d10. But
It does.
But if one-handed, it's 1d8.
Yeah, but I think battle axe is the exact same.
It's just the flexibility. And I guess the damage.
Well, it's literally the same. Slashing, versatile, 1d10. They might as well be the same one.
But the battle axe,
Yes, it can.
but not, it doesn't get.
Yes, it does.
I kept
He
saying
just
that.
said that.
I'm all like, they're exactly the same weapon. They just look different. Go with a maul. It's too many. So I go with the Warhammer. It's got bludgeoning. I think bludgeoning's better against armored opponents.
Yes.
You are nearly there.
But also, I don't think that's actually counted in a lot of stuff.
That's fair.
So, like, only resistances are counted.
I guess I'll go with the battle axe then.
There it is. My iridium
Battle
amplifier.
axe.
You'll need to
Battle
bring it back to
axe.
Roland's Rest.
Bat your
Disable
axe.
those
Bat
couplings to
your
begin
axe.
preparing it for transport. For the record, I never let anyone inside my
Attack
lab.
bonus.
But for you, I will make an exception.
It's 1d8.
This time.
That's terrible.
Vending machine over here.
What are you looking for?
A vending machine.
You're not allowed. Okay, damage type is slash. It could be used. Alright, I have two hand axes.
They lost Maidenheim to the beast. How the fuck?
Here's my hand. 1d6 slash. And it can be thrown. For range is
Now, lower the
20.
amplifier. I believe one of those switches is more than up to the task.
Okay. Okay, what else is there that I need to know about? I don't think there is anything else. Because my armor is... Oh, shield. That's what I need. Where are the shields?
Well done. I see why
the armor?
You would think, and it says armor and shields. So shields. The shield.
Human sculpture bond to assist you in
Shield.
its transport.
That's it. Just it is literally just a thing. Doesn't. It's not like a special shield. It's not like wooden shield or.
It's presumably a round shield. and
That's it.
Basic.
It's just.
And it just gives you +2 to your AC.
I'm sure that Braden could
Damn.
like homebrew something.
It's not bad.
Like a metal shield or something like that would have some.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't need it.
A hunt with a bounty.
I guess I could write it
A lot
in
of chew toys.
equipment. Oh no, I'll just write it up here. Shield. That's it.
I could listen
It gets
to
+2 to my armor class.
all day long.
So what does that make my armor class? So it was 16 plus 3, so 19.
What's it +3?
I get +1 for my defense skill, and then +2 from
Oh, okay.
the shield. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's hard to hit.
Yeah. That's the idea.
That is in fact the idea.
I was looking at it, an ancient dragon's strength is like 30, and it gets like +5 to hit or something like that.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay, so initiative. How do I know what my initiative is?
Oh, fudge pants.
It's 10 plus your dex mod
10 plus my dex, so 13.
because
My
you roll dex for the thing.
Right. Does my speed based off of my character or my class? Species.
Yes. What are you, a half orc?
Yeah.
Then you're medium size, so you have 30 movement.
30.
Yeah, your speed is 30, so you can move 30 feet in a round without sprinting.
Hell yeah. Alright,
Welcome to the danger zone, punks. We're hit.
hit points first level. 10 plus constitution. So 13.
We got blasted.
A lot of 13s going around. Okay.
It's because a lot of your mods are the same.
Step on
Yeah,
the
I have
gas.
3
You're fine.
16s.
Just don't stop. We gotta fight back.
Okay. What other shit do I have to fill out? Other proficiencies and languages. I'm assuming I only speak common.
You might get one more.
You probably get orc too, because that's in your species as well.
Got more company. Keep our cargo safe.
Oh, right. And then fighter.
Let the hunt take you.
No. Absolutely not.
So
Okay. Size, speed, dark vision. Ooh, I have dark vision.
Oh yeah.
Thanks to your blood. Oh, not my blood. Alright. Let's see. I guess I should write these things down. Features and traits. Ability score increases. Your strength score increases by 2 and your constitution score increases by 1. Oh. Based off of just like what it already is?
Yeah. So you have 20 strength.
Oh, that changes things.
Yeah. So you have +5.
It's a good thing I read that.
Maybe you should have been a barbarian.
Maybe I shouldn't care what you're saying. Okay, what was affected by my strength? That's it.
So
There was nothing
Just
else
your
written. There's nothing written on the paper.
well,
besides that.
technically your weight, but Braden's
Okay.
not gonna force other people to keep track, but that doesn't really matter over much.
Okay, alignment. Half-orcs inherit a tendency towards chaos from their orc parents and are not strongly inclined towards good. Half-orcs raised among orcs are willing to live out their lives among them are usually evil. Perfect. So I am evil.
Okay.
You're not even gonna be true neutral. Which
True
lets you
neutral
do
is like the most chaotic and evil
You know what? No,
path.
no. I definitely think Thomas would be more like a lawful evil than a true neutral. Can you imagine, like Thomas walks up to an orphan and he's just like, I have the option to do something mean to him or good.
Why don't I just be opportunistic?
Why
evil?
wouldn't you just let me?
That's what true neutral is.
Yeah.
Is like that's the thing about true neutral is true neutral is like, oh sure, I'll help the Lord with his like orc problem, but I'm definitely gonna stab him in the throat when we get back. Like,
Is that what I should do? Is just true evil or true neutral?
yeah, true neutral is personally the most chaotic of all
Like,
choices
it's limited in the
because
fact that you can't be certain classes if you're true neutral. Like you can't do certain things or like worship like divinities.
you totally can
No,
because
they're-
you're true neutral.
No, one of them is like you have to be good. Like the more good aligned gods, you have to be good. 'Cause
Okay, that's
if
different.
you commit evil acts, you lose your power.
That doesn't mean anything though.
It means
Like,
exactly what I said
okay,
it does.
no, that doesn't mean you can't be true neutral and still worship a god.
I didn't say you couldn't worship a god. I said you couldn't worship certain divinities.
So I have menacing. So I gain proficiency in intimidation.
Got blasted.
So is that what is the proficiency then? Just +2 then?
It adds your proficiency bonus, which you already have, to your intimidation, right? And so if you want, you can go through your fighter stuff and choose a different perk, a different skill to have proficiency in.
Ah, I got you.
Because you can't get double proficiency unless you're like a rogue with stealth and stuff. Like,
Okay, I got you.
unless under specific circumstances, you can't get double skill stacks. So
Okay. So this one here, we write in the skills section. We write what like our bonus is to that skill. Because if we have proficiency in that skill, we mark it and then we
yeah.
put the number next to it based off whatever stat it uses.
Yeah, and so like because you have proficiency in acrobatics, it's actually +5 to acrobatic checks because you
Okay.
add your proficiency mod to it as
Oh,
well.
to the thing. Okay.
Yeah, to whatever the normal skill check would be.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I already have intimidation, and it runs off of charisma, so I would be a +4 to intimidation. So yeah, I guess I gotta go find a different one. Otherwise, I'll just be stuck with 2 skills for no reason.
Right. And so I would choose another one
Yeah,
just
course.
because, like, obviously.
well, there's no reason not to.
Exactly.
I'd rather have 3 proficiencies than 2.
And then you might get another proficiency from something else in your
Yeah.
background.
Yeah, so I
So-
gotta finish going through, see what this guy is. So relentless endurance. When you're reduced to 0 hit points but not killed outright, you can drop to 1 hit point instead.
Toys.
You can't use this feature again until you finish a long rest.
That's amazing.
That's really
So you
nice.
have 2 second wins.
Yeah, relentless endurance. But yeah, if I'm not killed outright,
Yeah, but to be killed outright, you have to reach, like, so you have 19 hit points, right?
13 hit.
13. Okay, so you have to reach -13 to die outright.
Yeah.
Damn.
Otherwise, you're making death saving throws.
Yeah.
Vault Hunter, bro.
Which means that you can just, if you roll well enough, which is why you want a high con, if you roll well enough on the death saving throws, if you get 3 successes instead of 3, because if you fail 3 times, you die.
Yeah, so
But if
basically
you
the
succeed 3 times, you just
Yeah.
get set to 0, and
or you get
you're
set
done.
to 1.
Yeah.
So basically the way it works is if you roll 11 or higher, you get a save, and if you roll 10 or less, you get a failure. Until you have 3 of either one. And if you have 3 failures, you just die. But if you have 3 successes, you go back up to 1 HP.
Nice. And then
But
you wake up.
also with that, if you're sitting at like -12 hit points,
Yeah.
and you use the thing that gives you like however many hit points,
Yeah.
right? It's like 1d10 plus 1 or whatever. Right?
Yeah, it's some fucking
No,
shit.
right. And it's like
Second win, whatever it is.
yeah, it's you get 10 hit points back, and so you're sitting at 10 again, even though you were just at -12. It doesn't take away from you when you
Oh, okay, so
heal.
you don't have
you
to, like-
just get all of those hit points, and you're just up again.
Okay, so you don't. So if you're in negatives, they don't count. Like you don't have when you get +5 and you're at -3, it doesn't go to 2. It goes to 5. Someone gives you 5 health,
Yeah.
it goes to 5. So okay, gotcha. So the negatives don't count. You might as well be at 0 the whole time you're in negative.
But you have to keep track of the negative because when you hit
Yeah.
-13, you pass away.
yeah, you just die.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
So
Savage attacks. When you score a critical hit with a melee weapon attack, you can roll one of the weapon's damage dice one additional time and add it to the extra damage.
that's fucked.
That's really good.
Only on nat 20s though. So,
Yeah, it's got its.
but like you have a 1 in 20 chance of getting a natural 20.
Yeah, and then basically just
which
murking
is
somebody.
honestly not as small as people think that chance is.
All right, languages. You can speak, read, and write Common and Orc.
Told you.
Okay. So I put it down here. Their proficiency in languages. You can speak Orc. Orc and Orc Common. Okay, so I think that's done for him. Now I gotta go back to Fighter to find.
You can use those bits in there that are bookmarks. You can just take them out and put them in.
I could be a hermit.
That's a background.
I could be a hermit.
That's a background.
Yeah, I like being a hermit.
You will want to look at the background too whenever you're done. Actually, like building your character or whatever.
Oh, look at like my background and stuff.
Because the backgrounds actually give you other stuff.
Yeah.
Like if you're an urchin, you get bonuses to stealth and sleight of hand. So you get proficiency in those skills, and then you get other stuff.
Why did it take so long to build a character? Right, so they're
It
pre-made.
didn't take nearly as long as it did with me and Thomas, or me and Braden. But that's because I went on a shopping spree.
Money.
Yeah. I bought everything. Not actually everything, but I went on a huge shopping spree to buy all the supplies I could foresee. Like, you could see my freaking supply sheet.
I'm not gonna look right now.
Yeah. Like, I bought everything I thought I would need in an adventure. Imaginable. Like, I think the only thing I didn't buy was a crowbar. I think that's the only thing I didn't wait that I thought about later on. I'm like, you know,
He bought a grappling hook though.
yeah, but that's not a crowbar.
So did Gabe actually.
That's funny. Ooh, we could do perception. Ooh.
Yeah, you can get proficiency to perception checks.
Which would be plus 5, I guess.
Yeah.
That's not bad. Or I could do freaking athletics to get plus fucking 7. Because it's a strength based.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. I don't know what kind of athletic stuff I would be doing though.
Who knows?
Fucking throwing somebody.
No, that would be just a flat strength check.
What would you consider as an athletics then? Climbing?
Yeah. What? Pulling yourself up or whatever.
That's it?
That kind of stuff, yeah.
Freaking, like,
Making a big jump.
like big exertions on yourself. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, like things
Whereas
that require, like,
athletics-
lots of physical activity.
Yeah, whereas like,
Like tackling somebody.
I wish for nothing
yeah,
else.
yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Or
Probably
whereas
more
like,
in a cutscene than like an actual, because that would be an attack of the. I'm gonna grapple it. Like,
I'm just gonna ram him. Not grapple. I'm just gonna run into him.
I'm gonna try and knock him prone.
Yeah, basically, I'm just gonna ram him. That's all. No, maybe I'll do perception. Because perception.
it is useful to spot the things that might stab you in the face.
Perception. And I get plus, it'll be plus 5. Okay, well, there's that.
5th level, you get an extra attack.
Wow!
Extra attacks are always great, dude.
Are they?
Yeah, man.
Okay, I think I'm done with everything besides, like, you know, character or background, I guess. I haven't done background. My background is somewhere.
Guess we're nearing the end of the game.
Really?
I'm saying goodbye to everybody.
Oh, really? Well, you're almost at the end of the episode.
Yeah, I know.
So don't go to the end of the game.
No, it's not the end of the game. I actually know that it's not as well. For
Why would
sure
you
it
say
is.
Why would you even say that?
Because it's tricking us, okay? That we're going into the end game. But we're clearly not.
You wouldn't know. You wouldn't.
I do, actually. I do know, and we're not. I can be forced to say goodbye to everybody and not actually care that much. Honestly.
You're not allowed. Personality and background.
Yeah, go look at the backgrounds, because they give you stuff too. It's pretty fucking sweet, actually.
Nah.
I'd say I hate to watch you go, ball hunt.
Can I just ignore that part and not get any additional bonuses?
Protect that fine ass while you're
I
down
mean,
there.
yeah, technically. But I don't know why you would want to, is all. You know?
My background is that I have no background. Alright, find a good spot.
Hold on, let me finish saying goodbye to everybody.
I'll have to shut those calypso
Don't say goodbye to
Good,
anybody.
are ya? Well,
I'm not saying goodbye to just anybody. I'm saying goodbye to everybody, so I get all of the bonuses.
before you leave, you might
That
wanna
I
give
may or may
my
not
socks
actually
one
need.
last go. I have a feeling it's
You
your
know how
lucky
it be.
day.
Okay. You said I'm true neutral, but that's not an option.
You just write it.
Well, I know, but like, I guess do they not give bonuses then?
No. You don't get bonuses for your alignment.
Okay, makes sense. That's fair enough.
Unless I'm like, oh, in this specific situation, an evil person would do this, so you have advantage or whatever.
Right.
But like, that's a different energy.
Well, well.
Gain
well.
inspiration.
I'd wish you
Backgrounds.
good luck.
Show me a list of
but it
backgrounds.
doesn't seem like
God
you
damn.
need anymore.
This is background. This is just describing what they would give you.
What you would do.
Kinda, yeah.
Okay, that's not helpful. Because obviously I haven't chosen a background.
But like, in the backgrounds, like right there, skill proficiencies,
Yeah.
insight knowledge.
They give you extra stuff.
Yeah. So you add your proficiency bonus to those skills.
Insight, religion.
It's pretty sweet.
Or this guy, deception, sleight of hand. Or criminal, deception, stuff. How about entertainment, acrobatics, performance? I already have acrobatics, so I don't want that.
Yeah. Fucking bugs.
A folk hero, animal handling and survival. Insight and persuasion. But I already have intimidation, so obviously I need persuasion.
I mean, you definitely could persuade people as well.
Nah. Why would I want to waste my time on that? Just yell at them. Hermit. Medicine, religion. Or a noble. History and persuasion. Oh. Athletics and survival. Ooh, I can get my athletics as well. And survival.
That's the way I play too. I super hard metagame because I have to, otherwise I will never be able to play the game properly. So,
Arcane and history. Those won't be helpful to me at all.
maybe arcane and history could be plenty helpful. It depends on the situation. Like, I'd probably make you do an arcana check to see, like, oh, what does this magic item do or whatever, you know?
Nothing. Does jack shit.
Dog.
Literally, it's actually worse. It hurts you. Soldier, athletics, and intimidation.
Oh, that's actually a good idea. A sword that screams when it's swung, and the volume is directly tied to how fast you swing it. Right?
There you go.
Great for barbarians. Terrible for ninjas.
You just a split second before impact.
Well, I guess I'm gonna be an outlander.
Okay.
What do you get for being an outlander?
I get skill proficiencies, athletics, and survival.
Hell yeah.
I get tool proficiencies, one type of musical instrument. A language is one of your choice. Equipment, a staff, a hunting trap, a trophy from an animal you killed, a set of traveler's clothes, and,
And 10 gold.
pouching gold points.
Like, that's not even his freaking base income. That's just something he gets.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Immediately put it down in front of the fan.
I wanted to put it here, but your sunglasses were right there.
They're just sunglasses. You can scooch those aside.
Okay, well, if you enjoyed the video, consider liking and subscribing.
Definitely go check out our other channel.
Until next time, peace out.
Bye-bye.